So Bradley's had a couple fighters on his podcast. So Bradley, big guy, 260, just bodybuilder build.
Mm-hmm.
Has had a couple fighters on his podcast. Devin Haney, Nate Diaz, Brendan Schaub, former UFC guy. And everyone, he's like, do you think I could beat you up? Every single one. He told Devin Haney he thinks he could beat him up. Devin Haney being the 137 champion, 4-division champion, or 4-belt champion in boxing. Nate Diaz, who's Nate Diaz? You guys know Nate Diaz. Hopefully people know, former UFC MMA fighter. And then Brendan Schaub, so Nate Diaz being about like 170, and then Brendan Schaub, who's a heavyweight in the UFC. So Brendan Schaub's walking around like 270, probably heavier than Bradley. Also only like 6 years older than Bradley. A guy who's like a black belt in jiu-jitsu, knocked out like 10 guys in the UFC. And Bradley's like, do you think you could beat me up? All this stuff. Like, and there's just this running meme going on about like Bradley Martin thinking that he could, just because he's 260 and like a bodybuilder, he can beat up any fighter. So right now, Brendan Schaub, who's on his podcast, and he's like, dude, I'd fucking kill you. I'd like murder you. He's like, actually, not just me. He's like, I think Demetrius Johnson could beat you up. Demetrius Johnson is the best fighter in the world at 125 pounds. And right now, they're working on getting a fight between Demetrius Johnson and Bradley Martin.
Wow.
To show that even though the motherfucker's 125, you could beat Bradley. And I think he will. So they're working on doing that right now. And that's going to be a fun little exposition.
That's crazy.
I'll watch that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think those people need to get their ass whooped.
Oh, 100%.
Like, the ones that just walk around and talk shit all day and call people out and be like, you can't do shit. I'm not, like, you need to get your ass whooped. Like, somebody need to knock you the fuck out.
Because I'll tell you now, what DJ's going to do is he's going to attack his leg.
Yeah.
He's going to go for either single leg, some type of roll into his leg. And yeah, he's 125 pounds, but imagine like 125 pounds of force, right? All like cranking on your ankle, cranking on your knee.
See, that's not fair.
What?
They got a bare knuckle. They tie one leg to each other, so they just take shots. One pa, like slappily, they just punch each other.
Are you talking about the telephone thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's a true testament.
The telephone booth,
Yeah.
or
telephone booth, because it's like that one small animation, like big strong guy versus like quick fast guy. He's gonna run around the ring.
Yeah. Well, when you fully allow humans to just be humans, this is what happens. If you constrict them to an environment, there will be like an archetype that's better for that environment.
Yeah, so there's some people who pop the trunk. There's some people who, go to the bathroom. There's a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, to answer your question, can I take down Floyd Mayweather?
Absolutely not.
So I'm not saying beat up Floyd Mayweather. I don't think I can beat up Floyd Mayweather. I'm not saying that. I'm not that stupid. But could I take Floyd Mayweather down? I think that if we're in a ring, I don't know. He's pretty quick. It'd be tricky. I'm not gonna.
I think it goes back to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. Like on the street, probably not because he got bodyguards. But like if he opened the door, right? Like if you pulled up at his house, knocked on his door, and he opened the door,
yeah,
you have that opportunity to take him down. Absolutely, right. But if you're set in a ring and if you're set like in the street going so like he's saying, it's all about this like opportunity to make things fair. Like, let's make things fair and see what happens. Making things fair in that type of situation, hands down, I don't think a lot of people win in that. A lot of people.
So yeah, well, we know what happened to Batman when he fought Bane. Broke his back. That's gonna be you.
I'm breaking Floyd's back, right?
I'm born in the darkness. That's what you gonna tell him?
Yeah.
I'm Bane.
I'll tell you now, I'll definitely be able to lift him above my head like Bane did. He's like, what, 160?
Hey, Floyd, let's make this happen. I know you want some money. I got 26 cents.
26
cents on this.
Funny. But no, I'm not. Yeah.
Wow, this has been